his coaching camp. Happy, Vinod?
Very happy for him. He's been in under-19 circuit for 2 years. Been performing really well for the team. He's one of the leaders of the pack when it comes to bowling. Very good shoulder on his head on his shoulder. If anything, he will get. If there is any movement around, he'll surely get it.
Not the best of the deliveries to start with. A touch too wide, but gets away with it. Called over wide by the umpire. Now Kamal Singh Aidi will have to get wicket for his team. He looks pacey as well. He looks to have some speed with him.
He does bowl decent pace. What he will get is a movement. If the condition support any sort of movement, he will be able to extract it. Get the ball to go away from the batsman. Somebody who will be consistent in that area. Only fear is the early jitters that he will have making a debut. He's got a very matured head on his shoulder. Whatever cricket he's played against India under 19s, also against some of the other test playing nations, he's shown that maturity to study the batsman well and bowl accordingly.
Well left. Khawar Ali in the previous occasion, I don't think he was expecting that bit of pace from Kamal Singh Aidi. This has already been a good start for Oman, you'll have to say. They're chasing 249, which is a high total, given the matches we've seen in this tournament, but 249 in 50 overs is very gettable.
It is, especially if the spinners cannot make inroads. From whatever evidence we have of Sandeep, he didn't get the ball to do much. That's a slightly overpitched ball and hit towards the cover. Taking his foot out towards the ball, slashing it towards the cover. Fielder trying his best to get to it, but to no avail. And Khawar Ali has stuck another boundary. He moves into double figure. Very well struck shot there.
Nepal, meanwhile, will be looking for a wicket here. They cannot keep hoping for a wicket. They'll have to go for the kill. Kamal Singh Aidi, can he generate some bit of movement? Goes aerial this time. Even better. Even better from Khawar Ali. And this crowd is stunned as Khawar Ali picks up his second boundary. Consecutive boundaries here for Khawar Ali against the debutant Kamal Singh Aidi.
He's provided the batsman with the width. It's way outside off stump. You have to make sure that he attacks this stump on this wicket. We've been talking about this throughout the day, that it is a better wicket to bat on. It's a lot better actually. Ball is coming onto the bat and he just went through the motion. Slightly better line. Still, the length could have been a little bit uppish. So he ends it for his first over with a couple of boundaries. Kamal Singh Aidi and Oman are 40 for no loss in 8 overs.
वैदेशिक रोजगार मात्र होइन, अब हाम्रो साथमा स्वदेशमै उद्यमी हामी देख्छौं अपार सम्भावना। एनएमबी बैंक, समृद्ध नेपालको लागि।
Already stuck a couple of wonderful boundaries. So Nepal must be thinking, how come this wicket has suddenly started to become a more batting friendly track? Mind you, Oman won the toss and elected to field first, rightly. Nepal batted well. They had a couple of opportunities to make big score. which they allowed Oman team to claw back into. Then Oman team making the feast of the seas early on. Already started well. They'll have to make sure that they keep things tight from here. Susan Bhari is the perfect man to do that.
He's right on money. He's right on money.
And look at the pace he's bowling with. He's not allowing that pace to the batsman to work around. Slow and on the front foot is the way to go. Whereas Sandeep was giving the pace to the batsman, come down the track and just punch it. He's not allowed that. He's getting the ball to loop. It's because he's not bowling with any real pace behind the ball. Look at that. Similar length from Sandeep was coming on to the bat because he was bowling quicker. They were able to punch it down the ground. So somebody must go and tell Sandeep as well to slow it down a bit. Risky single. Slight bit of fumble there from the fielder. Allows a single. So Khawar Wali back on strike. So again, not much of pace to work with. It's beautiful, well bowled. So end of the first over for Susan Bhari. Oman 41 for no loss in 9 overs.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR
आज गरेको जीवन बीमा नै भोलिको खुशियाली र सुरक्षित भविष्यको आधार हो। समयमै जीवन बीमा गरी बचत गर्ने बानी बसाल्नु। ज्योति लाइफ सधैँ तपाईको साथ।
Skyward, Google Android TV, lead the future.
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
So the fifth bowler introduced within 10 overs. Kusal Malla played a cameo with the bat. Today is well 27 to his name. Can he do with the ball? Nepal need a wicket desperately.
Absolutely. They will have to make early inroads into this batting lineup if they want to create any sort of problem for Oman. Because at the moment, they're doing it too easy. Both these batsmen have got starts. Mind you, both these batsmen are known for getting big runs.
Much better length, and also the pace, not allowing that pace, making it more difficult for batsman Jatinder Singh, whereas Sandeep Lamisania was rushing it in.
It's always important that when there is no pace in the wicket, you've got to make sure that you don't provide that pace as a bowler. The quicker you bowl, the better it comes onto the bat. The slower you bowl, there is more work for the batsman to create the pace, and also you'll have to find the gap to score runs. So Kushal Malla starting with the tight lines. Yesterday he had a dream debut. Elmo getting beaten with the arm ball, and he's good at it.
So the maiden to start with, 10 overs. In fact, the first power play has come to an end, 41 for Nan Oman.
निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR
सनफ्लो शुद्ध सनफ्लावर तेलको खरिदमा प्याकेटमा प्राप्त युनिकोडलाई 31008 मा एसएमएस गरी लकी ड्र मार्फत जित्नुहोस्। हरेक 15 दिनमा हिराको लकेट, हिराको टप र हिराको हार।
कस्तो बोरिङ भइरहेछ यार।
सेन्टर फ्रुटको मिठो टेस्ट जसले बनाउँछ मुड टिङ टङ।
सर शाबाश।
सेन्टर फ्रुट मुड बनाउँछ टिङ टङ।
41 for Nan after 10. Susan Bhari. 5 bowlers have already been used by Captain Gyanendra Malla in the first 10 overs. unusual scenes. Good length. Allowing no pace, making it far more difficult for the batsman.
They've gone the route that the teams generally take when they're defending low totals. Chopped and changed bowlers pretty frequently for them to have any impact on the game.
Susangari has been a real find. Another left arm off spinner. Nepal has seen plenty of them. Driven beautifully down the ground. There's a protection there, just a single.
Just look at the pace. The batsman has to generate all the pace on the ball for them to get some runs. That's the way to go forward in this game. Spinners, if they bowl quicker, we saw at the end, somebody like an Akib Ilyas bowling, he was getting the ball to turn square. I'm surprised that Sandeep has not managed to turn the ball so far.
I think the sun and the warmth in Kathmandu has brought some good luck for the openers. Nepal had an opening partnership of 48, 43 now for Oman already. Comes down the track. Beautiful drive, and that goes all the way. Got to the pitch of the ball there, Khawar Ali. And a lovely looking boundary.
Just righted the ball outside the off stump, and he just stepped out and played a wonderful shot to get him his third boundary in this inning. Beautiful looking shot. Skipped down to the pitch of the ball. Once again stayed back, playing it into the deep covers for a single. So they are doing it very nicely at the moment. Oman 48 for no loss at the end of 11th.
उचित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR Steel.
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
Every minute, every day something is changing. Time is flying. Start thinking like successful people do. Whatever you want to do it now. You need to decide what you want to be. Success is not accidental. It is a decision you have to make now. A decision that will change impossible into possible. Stop wasting time. Focus your mind for better future.
Thinking of higher education abroad? Visit Global Reach and feel the difference. Global Reach. Education matters.
The required run rate under control for Oman. Kusal Malla continues after first over maiden, and with that there's a change in the commentary box. Andrew Leonard will be joined by Ayush Gautam to take you till the 20th over.
Thank you, Sachin. Nepal doing what we expect them to do. Again, the unexpected. I thought they were right on top. And just like that, with our entry to the commentary box, all of a sudden they might be on top. Tushal Mala, the 15-year-old wonder kid's done it again. This time it's the top of middle stump that he's hit with the ball in his hand. We've seen him do the damage at the bat. Now he's doing it with the ball.
A big wicket for Nepal. Jatinder Singh dismissed for just 23 runs. Look at the excitement in crowd, Andrew. They are loving it.
Let's take a look at the replay of this. Looked like an absolute beauty to me. Drifted in, turned away. It was the top of off stump and it hit. What a moment for the 15-year-old. That's the first wicket down. Oman 49 for 1.
Skyward refrigerators, lively and fresh every.
Akib Ilyas, it is at number 3. We wondered if he was going to come out or not. He'd done himself a little bit of an injury. Just a couple of overs to go. He limped off the field with physio, but Looks like he'll probably have had that right knee strapped up. Face up to the dual spin threat. Dual left arm spin threat of Kushal Malla, who's bowling in tandem with Sushan Bari.
Sushan Bari and Kushal Malla. What a way to end this partnership. And Khawar and Jatinder Singh were looking very good for Oman.
Yeah, there's definitely turn an offer, and the way he beat the outside edge. Jatinder Singh here, one of Oman's best batsmen. Really beautiful defensive shot. Just clipping the top of off stump. That's the left arm spinner's dream, isn't it?
Well, definitely. Good presence of mind there, but Kushal Malla is not giving some pace in the ball. We saw the way Aqib Ilyas bowled today in the first innings. He was not giving pace in the ball.
So 3 singles from the over, but crucially the wicket for Nepal. 50's come up. It's 51 for 1 after 12.
बाबालाई खोप लाको पापाको पेट कटाउन अब त चोरीलाई खोप लगाउने हो बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ नेपालबाट दादुरा र रुबेला रोग निवारण गरौँ
युनिसेफ र साझेदारहरूको प्राविधिक सहयोगमा नेपाल सरकार स्वास्थ्य तथा जनसङ्ख्या मन्त्रालय र एनसेलद्वारा जनहितमा जारी.
So we're not going to see left-arm spinners continuing in tandem because Sandeep Lamachani is going to have a change of ends. He opened up the bowling from the far Chobar end and he's licking his lips at the sight of a new batsman. He's got 2 right-handers to bowl to. Fellow leg spinner he's bowling to in Kawarali.
Well, I think Andy Sandeep is giving some pace in the ball, and that's the reason why he's not getting turned from the pitch.
Here's the part-timer, Aqib Ilyas, who was getting the most turn. There is a bit of turn. Got to remember the first 3 overs that Sandeep bowled are with a brand new ball. So as that ball wears, and on this wearing pitch, the second use of it this week, there will be turn, both for his leg break like this one. I'm sure we'll see a few wrong-uns as well. Swept powerfully, but straight to the man in the deep. Can just about cover it up. It's Kamal Singh Ari out there.
Our Ali has already made 24 out of 33 deliveries, and Aqib Ilyas, the new batsman, in. I think Andrew Aqib needs just to play a supportive innings to Khawar Ali at the moment.
Driven powerfully wide of the man at extra cover. There's going to be work for Karen KC in the deep. And he's going to have to use some fancy footwork to cut off the boundary. Not the most conventional piece of fielding. And you can see Aqib Ilyas not at full health running between the wickets. So just 2 runs to the total. Really good effort by Malla. At extra cover soaring through the air.
Aqib was injured while fielding in the first innings. Look at that effort from Gyanendra Malla.
That's the googly from Lamachani. Turning back into Aqib Ilyas. Remember, Aqib Ilyas, the leading run scorer in this entire Cricket World Cup League 2 so far. The stats are a little bit skewed because Nepal, this is only their 3rd match. Oman pushing towards their 9th or 10th game. So, a little bit skewed, but a talented batsman to say the least. Lamachani just runs through. A dead ball called.
Well, he already have 4 half centuries in his name in this tournament. That's something impressive from Aqib Ilyas.
Just a little bit too full from Lamachani that over. Searching for the wicket again. 13 overs gone. It's 55 for 1.
कर्मशील उद्यमीहरूको लागि सिद्धार्थ बैंकको सरल एसएमई कर्जा अब पूरा हुनेछन् तपाईका सपनाहरू सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
Skyward washing machine. We care every detail.
कस्तो बोरिङ भइरहेछ यार
सेन्टर फ्रुटको मिठो टेस्ट जसले बनाउँछ मुड टिङ टङ
सर
शाबाश सेन्टर फ्रुट मुड बनाउँछ टिङ टङ
Disappointment, of course, for Kamal Singh Airi on his one-day international debut. Just a solitary over so far for him. I'm not sure how much seam we're going to see in this innings.
He's giving some air, Kushal Malla. I think, Andrew, you need to ball slow to get that run in this wicket.
And we saw that from Aki Bilias himself with his part-time leg breaks. Certainly extracting the most turn of the spinners on show so far. Part-time but hugely effective, 4 wickets. Complemented well by Mohammad Nadeem with 3 for. And as you say, the faster you bowl on this pitch, it tends to skid on a touch. Ramachani's got to be conscious of that.
Nadeem ball exceptionally well today. And I think the difference between Nadeem and Nepal's fast bowler is Nadeem has that height advantage and the pace he has to generate that extra bounce.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's skiddy and quick. Bilal Khan as well bowled nicely, although he went wicketless, but has to be a concern. The man of the match yesterday, Karen KC, 4 for, wicketless and expensive in his opening spell so far today. Kamal Singh Airi, just the 1 over. 1 for 8. It's a tough school, international cricket. Whipped out of the attack immediately after just 1 over. Tight stuff from Kushal Malla though, the 15-year-old. 14 overs gone, 58 for 1.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
विश्वासितै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड
विकास सम्भव छ मजबुत निर्माणले मजबुत निर्माण बन्छ अम्बे स्टिल्सले अम्बे स्टिल्स जे बन्छ दिगो बन्छ
राजीव दाइ पैसा पठाउनु पर्ने थियो मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभ गर्न ब्याङ्कै जानु भएको छैन भने
यहाँ अब मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभेट गर्न ब्याङ्क गइरहनै पर्दैन डाइरेक्ट मोबाइलबाटै हुन्छ
ग्रेट दाइ
नेक्स्ट
राजीव
फेरि मोबाइलको ब्यालेन्स सक्यो होला डोन्ट वरी
Him coming in today, 1 over, none for 16. He's going to want to try and make up for that later. But a debut for Kamal Singh Airi for Nepal. So many bowling options in the playing 11. Cut away his protection in the deep, but even with Aki Bilias on 1 leg, they'll get back for 2. Who else would you see doing the guts of the bowling today, Ayush, for Nepal?
I think Paras Kharga needs to step up with his half spin. For the both end, Kushal Malla and Sushant Bhari with their leg break.
Possible we'll even see a few overs of off breaks from the likes of a Dipendra Singh Airi maybe.
But I think Gyanendra Malla would not go for the option of Dipendra Singh Airi at the moment because we have seen the previous 2 games as well. He was not wanting with Dipendra Singh Airi to go for the bowling attack. Too many options for Gyanendra Malla.
A nice position to be in, to have too many options as Malla just dives over that one. Dead to Karen KC. There must be concern though. Karen KC 4 overs, none for 19. Kamal Singh Airi 1 over, none for 8. He needs to get more overs out of his seamers.
Paras Kharga can be handy with his medium pace as well.
Yeah, he's a bit like someone like a Colin Miller back in the day. Paras Kadki can bowl several different varieties. He was bowling medium pace a year ago, but seems to have moved back to his off breaks again.
I think the problem with Oman and Nepal is that their main bowler, if Sandeep and Jishan Maqsad does not pick up the wicket, their bowling lineups will suddenly be under pressure.
Sweep shot and a really effective one. That's the shorter side of the ground, and Kawar Ali has beaten the man out at deep square leg. It's gone fine of Kamal Singh Airi. Boundary again, and not for the first time this week, Sandeep just really striving for wickets. He's been punished by Kawar Ali, a really good sweep shot.
He's high on confidence, Kawar Ali, the way he's batting at the moment. Deep Lamis and definitely eyeing for that wicket.
Googly that time and didn't even pitch, so hit down the ground to Karen KC. It's the end of the 15th over. 8 runs coming from it. It's 66 for 1.
Skyward refrigerators, lively and fresh every day.
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
राजीव दाइ पैसा पठाउनु पर्ने थियो मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभ गर्न ब्याङ्कै जानु भएको छैन भने
यहाँ अब मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभेट गर्न ब्याङ्क गइरहनै पर्दैन डाइरेक्ट मोबाइलबाटै हुन्छ
ग्रेट दाइ
नेक्स्ट
राजीव
फेरि मोबाइलको ब्यालेन्स सक्यो होला
डोन्ट वरी
राजीव दाइ मलाई त्यति सेक्युर लागिरहेको छैन है
कसरी सेक्युर छैन ब्रो आफ्नै ब्याङ्कको एप हो यो
यहाँ बस आइसक्यो बस
राजीव छोरीको पनि स्कुलको फी तिर्नु थियो
अब अनलाइन ब्याङ्किङको लागि आफ्नो ब्याङ्कको मोबाइल एप डाउनलोड गर्नुहोस् मोबाइल साथमा ब्याङ्क हातमा
Kushal Mala tossed in there. Was that a bit of a Chinaman, a left arm leg break?
Devin Kavarali going for that shot, not connected.
I think it was. I think he's just rolled his wrist on that one. Perhaps Mochinaki Vilias earlier, the 15-year-old, saying he can do that as well. Back to his left arm orthodox there. There is turn, and as you say, Mala bowling much slower through the air than Lamachani.
I think Sandeep is giving some pace in the ball. That's the reason why he's not getting some turn.
Just going on with the arm punched into the offside. You have to wonder, you see Aki Vilias just hobbling between the wickets. How much of a factor that's going to be? They're going to lose valuable attempts to turn them into twos. There's a score comparison at 15. Oman well ahead of Nepal at the moment, but remember Nepal had the much more difficult conditions to deal with in the morning, and they really started to accelerate through the middle.
Beautiful ball by Kushal Malla, nearly to cover early wicket.
And that one just keeping a little bit low as well. Skidding on with the arm, not a huge amount of turn, definitely keeping low and somehow missing off stump. Pushes that into the offside. And if I was the Nepal fielders here, I'd be really putting Aki Vilias under pressure, making him run his runs. We'll take a quick look at that replay. Just missing the off stump. 16 overs gone. It's 69 for 1.
किसान मात्र होइन अब हाम्रो साथमा कृषि उद्यमी हामी देख्छौं अपार सम्भावना
एनएमबी बैंक समृद्ध नेपालको लागि
4 days ago now, on Wednesday, the tournament opener. It was the first time in his ODI career he was kept wicketless, so Kaurali will face up to Sushan Barry, brought back into the attack. These two left-arm spinners are going to be crucial, but Kaurali's playing them really well at the moment. Gets the paddle sweep out that time for a couple more.
Oman has depth in their batting lineup. The way Kawar Ali is creating some foundation out there, this will be interesting to see how the middle order and lower middle order will come and approach the game.
Yeah, but I suppose everyone, with the exception of Mohammad Nadeem, a little bit out of form. Ishan Maksud hasn't got any runs yet. Suraj Kumar, Sandeep Goud, both struggled. So Nepal will be thinking if they can just open up an end here and also get that trump wicket of Nadeem in the middle. Still a very winnable game, but a long way to go. More twists and turns, there's no doubt. It's a perfect example of where Aki Vilias is going to have to put his body under strain to come back for two. Huge gap on the leg side there.
Khawar Ali is looking very good at the moment. Akib Ilyas taking some time. He's struggling with his running between the wickets. And if this guy gets going, it will be dangerous for Nepal.
Straight to the man at cover. We saw this in the chase. Oman prevailed in as they beat the USA in the second match of the tournament, chasing down 213 of America. Very calm at the crease. It's a very experienced side, the oldest by a distance of the seven playing throughout this Cricket World Cup League 2. Very few of their players even in their 20s, let alone any teenagers. No teenagers in the Oman squad. So it's youth against experience, which is going to win out here in Kathmandu.
Khawar Ali trying for that single.
Beautiful boys.
The third man was inside the circle. Back-to-back dot deliveries by Sushant Bhari. Nepal need wicket of Khawar Ali at the moment. He's looking dangerous.
The big thing about Khawar Ali, he can press the accelerator at the big shots later in his innings too. 17 gone, 73 for 1.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
विश्वासितै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड
आज गरेको जीवन बीमा नै भोलिको खुशियाली र सुरक्षित भविष्यको आधार हो। समयमै जीवन बीमा गरी बचत गर्ने बानी बसाल्नु। ज्योति लाइफ सधैँ तपाईको साथ।
Skyward refrigerators, lively and fresh every day.
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
विश्वासितै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड
That's a glorious shot from Akib Ilyas, showing exactly why he's the leading run scorer in this Cricket World Cup League 2. Inside out over extra cover, tossed up by Kushal Malla, one bounce for.
If this guy gets going, it will definitely be dangerous for Nepal. Highest run scorer for Oman. Look at this. Kushal Malla offered some air to Akib Ilyas, and brilliant shot there by Akib Ilyas in mid-off.
That fly with you after the replay was a glorious shot. Ayush just slightly over pitched, but good to see Malla not afraid to give it a bit of air. Provide a tempter. Just looks such a craftsman at the wicket, Akib Ilyas, a real class act, the Omani number 3.
In the way Gyanendra Malla has set the field, is easily giving those single and double to Oman, and this will certainly give the opportunity to Akib Ilyas to settle down in the middle.
Yeah, he's utilising all 4 men he's allowed outside the 30-yard circle at this point, long off, long on, and then a sweeper on both the leg and the offside. So just 5 men in the circle. The required run rate around 5 and over. No man going right on the par that they'd need to. No real pressure out there at the moment. Three dots to finish from the 15-year-old at 78 for 1.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
Skyward refrigerators, lively and fresh every day.
बाबालाई खोप लाग्यो
पापाको पेट कटाउन
अब त चोरीलाई खोप लगाउने हो। बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ। आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ।
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ। यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ। नेपालबाट दादुरा र रुबेला रोग निवारण गरौँ।
युनिसेफ र साझेदारहरूको प्राविधिक सहयोगमा नेपाल सरकार स्वास्थ्य तथा जनसङ्ख्या मन्त्रालय र
They'll need to find some magic, and they very nearly did through the shape of Sushant Bhari.
Sushant Bhari. I think he has got some idea from Kushal Malla bowling. As you can look at this ball, it's not offered. He's to Akib Ilyas. Just a single.
That replay was a good example of the turn that is on offer when you get the length and the pace right. He's naturally a bigger turner of the ball than Kushal Mala, Sushan Bari, so they should complement each other bowling in tandem. Slog sweep. Oh, he's picked out the vacant gap, and that's why the crowd has gone completely silent, because as soon as he gets it through the infield, it's always going to be four here. That's the shorter side of the ground. Really good batting from Kaur
Offered some air to Kaur Ali, capitalized the failed set. No fielder in deep mid wicket.
It has to be said, it's a slightly strange field because it's actually a 6-3 offside field. There's just 3 fielders on the leg side. Bowled him, and that's why it's a 6-3 offside field, because he's going to tempt Kaur Ali to hit across the line. It's exactly what he did, and in just his 3rd ODI appearance, Sushan Bari strikes. What a crucial moment in the match that is.
Eruption of joy at TU Cricket Ground. A big wicket for Sushan Bari. The dangerous man Kaur Ali goes back to the pavilion.
It was beautifully bowled by Barry. It was probably just too full for the slog sweep. Tossed it up, and you're going to see the length it was pitched at right in the block hole. He's ended up Yorking himself. Kaur Ali falls for 45. Oman are 83 for 2.
Action!
Barley top. Butter with loaded. Bharieko? Sorry. Sapana bharieko with buttery.
Got it.
Loaded with tasty buttery.
Line galti bhairachha.
यो के भइराछ? यो छ नि ती बटरी कि बोली चिप्लेको चिप्ले. Barley top. Buttery taste. Buttery sapana.
Back up.
दिल 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 चाहन्छ रियल बच्चाहरूको जब पार्टी होस् चुस्ती र तन्दुरुस्तीलाई अलि अलि चाहन्छ रियल फन चाहन्छ सबको मन चाहन्छ रियल
मौका चाहे जे होस् स्वाद स्वास्थ्य र खुशीको लागि रियल नै पिलाउनुहोस्
Skyward Air Conditioners. Your air, we care.
Today in the second to fall to a left-arm spinner. Sushan Bari and Kushal Mala, both so early in their international careers. Of the 2 wickets to fall so far, both of them bowled. It'll be a different challenge for them now, though, because it's a left-hander to the crease. It's the left-handed captain of Oman, Zishan Maqsood. He's been immaculate with the ball in this series, and indeed the whole tournament so far, but just a little shy of runs by his lofty standards. Bari's going to come around the wicket to him. Really good over. 5 runs coming from it. Crucially the wicket as well. 19 gone, 83 for 2.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
सनफ्लो शुद्ध सनफ्लावर तेलको खरिदमा प्याकेटमा प्राप्त युनिकोडलाई 31008 मा एसएमएस गरी लकी ड्र मार्फत जित्नुहोस् हरेक 15 दिनमा हीराको लगेज हीराको टप र हीराको हार
कस्तो बोरिङ भइरहेछ यार
सेन्टर फ्रुटको मिठो टेस्ट जसले बनाउँछ मुड टिङ टङ
सर
शाबाश
Into the leg side, could be half a chance of a run out. Remember, Aki Bilias is just running on one leg, but Zishan Maqsood was running to the danger end. So safely home. These 2 left-arm spinners doing a great job for Nepal.
Sushan Bari and Kushal Mala both picking up the wicket. This is a perfect situation for Nepal to apply some pressure over Oman as both new batsmen in the crease.
Worked into the leg side. We'll wait for the signal to see whether or not it's runs. It's not. It's going to be leg byes, correctly signalled by Durga Subedi. Yeah, you're spot on, Ayush. What you want to do here is try and build some dot ball pressure. The required run rate around 5.5 and over. Build that up to over, run a ball, make them start looking at the scoreboard. Try and bowl as many dots as you can through these middle overs with your spinners.
As the ball gets older, it will be interesting to see how Sandeep Lamichhane will bowl.
For me, it was the wrong decision to open the bowling with him today. I think yesterday I understood why. Defending a much lower total, you wanted the impact early in the innings. And also, I'm not sure if Nepal had maybe done their homework. They knew that the American top order was struggling against spin. Aaron Jones had gone from the middle order up to open specifically to avoid spin. So brilliant to get Lamachani on early. Today was different. But they'll give the new ball to the youngster, give it to Kamal Singh Airi. She's come fresh off a nice little cameo with the bat at the end. Save Lamachani for the middle overs.
And Kamal Singh Airi has that ability to bring the new ball back into the right-hander.
He's only been given the one over so far. We might see him later on, but the way these spinners are bowling, you wouldn't necessarily bank on it. It's the end of the 20th.
Action!
Parley top. Butter with loaded. Bhariyeko? Sorry. Sapana bhariyeko with buttery. Loaded with tasty buttery.
Line galti bhairacha.
यो के भइराछ? यो छ नि यति बटरी कि बोली चिप्लेको चिप्ले. Parley top buttery taste, buttery sapana.
Back up!
Skyward Air Conditioners. Your air, we care.
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
Sushan Barry is going to continue, but it's the end of myself and Ayush in the commentary box. We'll pass over to Paramba. He'll be joined by Sachin.
Thank you.
Oman off to a good start in their chase against Nepal.
Just a single there. Now Nepal will have to be cautious. They've got that wicket off Khawar Ali. Got to see a very good delivery by Susan Bari, but Nepal will need 2 more wickets here because this target may have been a higher target in this tournament, but 250 is very gettable in a 50 overs match.
And especially with the batting lineup Oman have, their batsmen have been amongst the runs. Aqib Ilyas, the leading run scorer of the tournament.
Also very disappointed with the way Sandeep Lamansani bowled because he was giving that extra bit of pace. At this surface, if you're bowling slow, the batsman has to produce all the power needed all by himself, and that becomes more difficult. Those slower bowlers are the successful ones. Musal Malla and Susan Bari, both of them picking a wicket each. Swept hard, and that's a boundary for Aqib Ilyas. That was a bad line bowled by Susan Bari. Drifted onto the pads, and Aqib Ilyas is very strong with this sweep shot.
A replay of that shot right there. Comfortably sweeps it. Aqib, he has so far produced 20 runs of 21 balls.
So 21 overs have been bowled, 95 for 2 Oman.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील.
बाबालाई खोप लाको?
पापाको पेट कटाउन सिरानीको.
अब त चोरीलाई खोप लगाउने हो. बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ. आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ.
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ. यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ. नेपालबाट दादुरा र रुबेला रोग निवारण गरौँ.
युनिसेफ र साझेदारहरूको प्राविधिक सहयोगमा नेपाल सरकार स्वास्थ्य तथा जनसङ्ख्या मन्त्रालय र एनसेलद्वारा जनहितमा जारी.
So Bharat's got new change in the bowling lineup of Nepal is there also because there's a left and right hand combination, and Jisan Maksud is a left-hander. So you prefer a right-arm off spinner against a left-handed batsman. That's the ploy, but will it be successful? That's all what matters.
Very good delivery by Paras right there.
Took a leading edge there. Lucky to be there, Aqib. And Paras is a very smart bowler. He understands the mindset of a batsman, him being a batsman himself. 27th on the ranking of all-rounders of the ICC. He's not just an asset for Nepal, but also one of the greatest associate players the cricket world has seen.
Paras is creating some trouble out there for Aqib Ilyas. However, Aqib appears to be a set batsman for Oman, and his presence alongside Jisan Maksud, the captain, would want to see through the innings.
Aqib Ilyas is a very fluent batsman. He likes taking singles. He doesn't like getting stuck in the crease. A basic cricketer, you'd say. And Jisan, the captain, is a very sweet timer of the cricket ball. Likes to play the ball really late. Oman 96 for 2. You'll have to say this is a very comfortable position Oman are in. And if Nepal are to get back to this match, they'll have to take wickets. Direct hit. Direct hit would have the umpires interested not to be. Nepal will need to take wickets, even if they get it in form of run-outs. This was an opportunity, or was it? We'll have to see. I think he was in. I think he was in. Jisan Maksud.
Only 2 runs of the first 4 balls. In fact, first 5 balls of Paras over.
Partnership is what Oman will need. Nepal at one point of time were looking towards 70. We'll come back to that. 22nd overs has 22 overs has been bowled. 97 for 2 Oman.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR Steel.
Skyward, Google Android TV lead the future.
Every minute, every day something is changing. Time is flying. Start thinking like successful people do. Whatever you want to do it now. You need to decide what you want to be. Success is not accidental. It is a decision you have to make now. A decision that will change impossible into possible. Stop wasting time. Focus your mind for better future.
Thinking of higher education abroad? Visit Global Reach and feel the difference. Global Reach. Education matters.
बाबालाई खोप लाको
पापाको पेट कटाउन
अब त छोरीलाई खोप लगाउने हो। बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ। आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ।
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ। यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ। नेपालबाट दादुरा र रुबेला रोग निवारण गरौँ।
युनिसेफ र साझेदारहरूको प्राविधिक सहयोगमा नेपाल सरकार स्वास्थ्य तथा जनसंख्या मन्त्रालय र एनसेलद्वारा जनहितमा जारी।
Action. Parley top butter with loaded भरिएको sorry सपना भरिएको with buttery loaded with tasty buttery
लाइन गल्ती भइरहेछ।
यो के भइरहेछ? यो छ नि यति बटरी कि बोली चिप्लेको चिप्ले। Parley top buttery taste buttery सपना।
दिल 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 चाहन्छ रियल बच्चाहरूको जब पार्टी होस् चुस्ती र तन्दुरुस्तीलाई अलि अलि चाहन्छ रियल फन चाहन्छ सबको मन चाहन्छ रियल
मौका चाहे जे होस् स्वाद स्वास्थ्य र खुशीको लागि रियल नै पिलाउनुहोस्
कस्तो बोरिङ भइरहेछ यार
सेन्टर फ्रुटको मिठो टेस्ट जसले बनाउँछ मुड टिङ टङ
सर शाबाश
सेन्टर फ्रुट मुड बनाउँछ टिङ टङ
मेरो शीतलाई बुझ्ला कसले मेरो जागरलाई अनुभव गर्ला कसले सानो व्यवसायमा नै सीमित मेरो कर्मलाई व्यापारमा परिवर्तन गर्न साथ दिला कसले यी प्रश्नहरूको जवाब तब पाए जब मैले सिद्धार्थ बैंकको साथ पाएँ कर्मशील उद्यमीहरूको लागि सिद्धार्थ बैंकको सरल एसएमई कर्जा अब पूरा हुनेछन् तपाईका सपनाहरू सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
हामी जहाँ जान्छौँ त्यहाँ राजधानी केवल हाम्रो ठाउँमा राजधानी राजधानी हाम्रो हो राजधानी राजधानी हाम्रै हो हाम्रै ठाउँमा राजधानी हाम्रो हो
एक्चुअली राजधानी हाम्रै ठाउँमा आउनुपर्छ
राजधानी हाम्रै ठाउँमा हुनुपर्छ भनेर हुन्छ हाम्रो ठाउँमा हो राजधानी हेर्नुहोस् तपाईहरु धरी कुरा नगर्नुहोस् राजधानी हाम्रै ठाउँमा हुनुपर्छ मैले भनिसकेको छु कि राजधानी हाम्रै ठाउँमा हुनुपर्छ ओके 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 राजधानी सबैलाई चाहिन्छ र सबैका लागि हो राजधानी त्यसैले ल्याएका छौं राजधानी पीपीसी सिमेन्ट तपाईको ठाउँ हाम्रो राजधानी
एक्सन पर्ले टप बटर विथ लोडेड भरिएको सरी सपना भरिएको विथ बटरी लोडेड विथ टेस्टी बटरी
लाइन कति भइरहेछ
यो के भइरहेछ यो छ नि ती बटरी कि बोले चिप्लेको चिप्ले पर्ले टप बटरी टेस्ट बटरी सपना
It is 4.41. They still have some quality batsmen. Jishan Maqsood, the captain, still there. And Aqib Ilyas, the Pakistan-born Aqib Ilyas, playing well, 24-27. Onto the onside, not the line. Karan Kesi should be bowling.
A win today will take Oman on the top of the table of the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup League 2. So far they've played 8 matches, won in 6 of them, lost 2, and they have 12 points.
Nepal were in a similar kind of situation when Paras and Gyanendra were going really well. Scored 37 did Paras and Gyanendra scored a brilliant 50. One of the single there, rightly sent back. The crowd has gone silent. They want a wicket. Such an aggressive crowd this is. They want the team to perform. Always backing Nepal. Doesn't matter even the target is less or high. They've always supported the home team.
A wicket will add life and revive the crowd.
Oh, that's pulled. Has it gone all the way?
Get the crowd.
Yes, it has. A brilliant shot by Aqib Ilyas. It almost seemed like a shot and jab. Did not even had it. Didn't even have his follow through properly there. Aqib Ilyas caught by a fan in the crowd.
Good bit of catching in the crowd. Well done.
Brilliant catch in the crowd. Oman with that 6 have just got their 100 runs. In fact, they're 104 for 2 after 22.4. This is quality stuff from Oman. Unless Nepal are not able to pick a wicket or two at this point of time, this match is slowly slipping from the hands of Nepal.
Despite being in a similar situation and having had a very good solid foundation, Nepal lost wickets in succession. Otherwise, it actually appeared that Nepal would be posting their highest ever one international total earlier this morning. Wasn't to be.
That's what wickets do. If you want to put a break on the run rate of a team, the best way to do is to pick wickets, and Oman understood that thing. So they were regular at breaking partnership.
No.
That's the end of the 23rd over. 105 for 2 Oman.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
Skyward Washing Machine. We care every detail.
मेरो सीपलाई बुझ्ला कसले मेरो जागरलाई अनुभव गर्ला कसले सानो व्यवसायमा नै सीमित मेरो कर्मलाई व्यापारमा परिवर्तन गर्न साथ दिला कसले यी प्रश्नहरूको जवाब तब पाए जब मैले सिद्धार्थ बैंकको साथ पाएँ कर्मशील उद्यमीहरूको लागि सिद्धार्थ बैंकको सरल एसएमई कर्जा अब पूरा हुनेछन् तपाईका सपनाहरू
Economical in his first over, but his team needs wicket here. He's done it countless times, Paris. They desperately need a wicket here, Nepal. Meanwhile, Oman will be very satisfied with the way things are going. All they will need to do is stay in the middle.
Oh!
Trying runs out might be the way to start things for Paras out here. When set batsmen, they stop scoring. It creates a bit of frustration.
This time was straight on, straight to the fielder. No run scored. So pressure now has to be applied in form of dot balls too. You cannot give loose deliveries so that the pressure off Omanis comes off.
4 dots so far in Paras' second over. 105 for the loss of 2 wickets.
They're giving that respect to Paras. They know that he's a quality player. He's well known in the associate level. That's the kind of reputation he's been building over the past 10 years. Down the ground this time for a single. Now required run rate is 5.51, and by no means that's on the higher side because Oman has some quality batsmen to follow.
Captain Jishan Maksud must be very happy with the way things have gone for Oman. Previously with the bowling and now with the bat.
End of 24th, 106 for 2.
वैदेशिक रोजगार मात्र होइन अब हाम्रो साथमा स्वदेशमै उद्यमी हामी देख्छौं अपार सम्भावना एनएमबी बैंक समृद्ध नेपालको लागि
Nepal would probably want to take right now. Smashes it. It's coming our way.
And a boundary here for Aqib Ilyas. Karan Kisi not that effective in his second spell as much as he was in his first. There was not pitched up actually. Slapped it, absolutely slapped it there for his for a boundary. One more boundary to Aqib Ilyas's name.
Very confident shot. Gets a single after the boundary.
Steered down to the third man area. Now Karan Casey, he's conceded 32 runs. Looks a much better bowler when he picks up a wicket up front. Not to be today. 1-1-1 is the score of Oman. Karamba, it's called Nelson. Is there some bit of luck for Nepal when Oman are at Nelson number? Good old superstition. fact, no harm done by Nelson to Oman. A single to Akib's name. In fact, Jishan was taken that single and gone to the non-striker's end. So Karan KC, 33 runs. He's been picking wickets in the recent past in the domestic tournaments as well. And 4 wickets each in 2 matches in World Cup Cricket League 2.
Today's performance has been very contrasting. He's been conceding runs. Wanted to go for it, a keep, but could not connect.
But Nepal have been in the similar situation countless number of times. They've pulled matches from the jaws of defeat. And they have this experience as well. There's experience in Paras Khatka, Kanindra Malla, the senior players. Even Subhas Kapil has played a number of matches already now. So Nepal will also be in contention. That slap straight to the fielder, dropped it. Oh, can you believe it? Oh dear. It's Arif Sheikh on the point area. That was Akib Ilyas. How costly that drop can be for Nepal. I think it's going to be costly. One of the better fielders in the team. Oh dear.
Went straight to the fielder. He should have done better, Arif.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR Steel.
And the Best Actor Award goes to Anmol Kesi.
What makes a man? That he has the X factor. That he has Pro Style.
I have the X factor. I have Pro Style.
Chanaya Pro Style soft and shiny hair oil with hair follicle.
बाजे घोचा छ बाजे केसी त्यो सेतो निरा टिपी केसी सेतो निरा सेतो बाजे भयो
Paras continuing from the Tobar end. That was close as well.
Jishan got lucky out there with the inside edge. It didn't go and hit the stumps.
Paras is very clever customer. He's not offering that piece for the batsman to work with. Nice flight.
Bit of misfield. Jishan gets to the other end for a single.
Jishan and Akib taking innings of Oman quietly further. No risk needed as well, nothing fancy. Well ball again by Paras, but this time a single down the ground for Akib Ilyas. Jishan Maqsood, the captain, will have to look to lead this chase, or at this point of time give good company to Akib Ilyas.
Nepal desperately in need of a wicket right now. It has to come from somewhere. They had a chance, but Arif Sheikh dropped the catch. It was of Akib Ilyas, the man who is well set.
No run again, so Paras has been economical so far, and the batsmen are also not looking to take risk against the experienced Paras Khatka. Hasn't picked up a wicket yet. His team would want him to pick a wicket for them. Flight it again, straight to Paras, no runs. 2 down for 114 after 26, Oman.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR Steel.
Skyward Air Conditioners. Your air, we care.
आज गरेको जीवन बिमा नै भोलिको खुशियाली र सुरक्षित भविष्यको आधार हो। समयमै जीवन बीमा गरी बचत गर्ने बानी बसाउ। ज्योति लाइफ सधैँ तपाईको साथ।
Skyward washing machine. We care every detail.
Karan Casey steaming in straight into the stumps. Oh, there's a chance of a run out. Misses it. Kenan Ramallah. It'll be interesting to see how close this was.
A direct hit probably would have got the wicket of Jishan.
Nepal have already used 6 bowlers. Karan into his 7th over. Shot pulled. But straight to the fielder, just a single run. We'll have to be careful here, Karan. Kenan Ramallah going back to his premier fast bowler, Karan Casey. The debutant. Kamal Singh Ari had just received 1 over. He went for 2 boundaries. So Karan will be the man whom Nepal will be heavily dependent on. Only has 3.4 overs to go after this.
Oman in the front foot driving seat and probably are aiming to secure their 3rd win on the trot.
But Nepal also has a very good bowling lineup. Sandeep Lamithani was looking to bowl too quick today. Kusal Malla bowled ideally on this track. He's not offering that piece for the batsman to work out. Makes a whole lot of difference. In the good length area, tucked away on the onside for a single.
3 runs given away from the first 4 balls.
In the bowling card, Karan has been expensive today. Sandeep Lamithani, no wicket for him. He's bowled 5. A wicket each for Susan Bhari and Kusal Malla, both left-arm off spinners. Kusal Malla has been very economical too. So Nepal still has bowling, but they need wickets. Oh, that was a wild swing. Wild swing from Jishan. Not the need of the hour. Karan Casey bowled it full and he went for that expansive drive. Not to be there.
Aqib Ilyas into his 40s. Jishan Maqsood has so far scored 8 runs from 9 deliveries. Their partnership is building up. Plays to the ground. Nice single. End of the 27th over. Oman are comfortable at 117 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
Skyward air conditioners. Your air, we care.
बाबालाई खोप लाको
पापाको पेट कटाउन सिरानीको
अब त चोरीलाई खोप लगाउने हो। बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ। आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ।
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ। यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ। नेपालबाट दादुरा र रुबेला रोग निवारण गरौँ।
Another dot delivery by Paris. These dot deliveries would be very handy for Nepal. They put pressure. Pressure also. Force the batsman to do something unusual. It's not a very easy track to come and play your strokes unless the bowler doesn't provide you with pace.
A wicket here would mean very precious for Nepal, and they could carry on with an appeal by Paris like that. Probably was going away from the leg stumps.
I think there was bat involved as well. 3 runs. 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 3 Paris has just given away 6 runs, but also the Oman batsmen are paying respect. Going after Paris, offering that flight. The way to bowl on this pitch is don't offer that piece as a spinner, as a batsman to work with. Sandeep Lamisani was offering that piece and the ball was also coming well onto the bat. That's how he also went on to be expensive.
Makes it very easier for the batsmen to play their strokes.
This time, cut. But straight to the fielder, no run there. Paris sneaking in through another tight over. Now the required run rate slowly building up for Oman. But I don't think they'll be much worried. Sweep this one.
That's an appeal. Looked as if hitting the off stumps, but probably there was a bit of more turn, says umpire Durganath Trivedi.
It'll be interesting to look at the replay of this LBW shot by Paris. Because the ball was turning a bit, it was pitched on line. The turn might have been a touch too more for doubt to be created.
आज गरेको जीवन बीमा नै भोलिको खुशियाली र सुरक्षित भविष्यको आधार हो। समयमै जीवन बीमा गरी बचत गर्ने बानी बसाऊ। ज्योति लाइफ सधैँ तपाईको साथ।
विश्वासितै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड।
Ben Nevis Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
मेरो सीपलाई बुझ्ला कसले, मेरो जागरलाई अनुभव गर्ला कसले, सानो व्यवसायमा नै सीमित मेरो कर्मलाई व्यापारमा परिवर्तन गर्न साथ दिला कसले। यी प्रश्नहरूको जवाब तब पाए जब मैले सिद्धार्थ बैंकको साथ पाए। कर्मशील उद्यमीहरूको लागि सिद्धार्थ बैंकको सरल एसएमई कर्जा अब पूरा हुनेछन् तपाईका सपनाहरू। सिद्धार्थ बैंक, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
So the debutant Kamal Singh ID gets his second over. Conceded 8 runs in his first. Such a big stage for this young man to come and show his mettle.
The bowling attack from the T1, just number 49, the debutant Kamal Singh ID is the bowler.
Into his second over, Kamal Singh Aire, bowling from the pavilion end. His first over had gone for 8 runs.
A bit of inward movement. That's what Ayush was talking about earlier. Kamal Singh Aire has this ability to get the ball to nip in to the right-handers.
Andrew Leonard here up in the crowd. The crowd are getting a little bit excited. I want to ask them a few questions though. I want to ask them a few questions. Let's find out who some of their favourite players are. They're big cricket lovers here. Not
Kamal Singh Aire banging one shot. Didn't stood off enough, and thank you very much, says the captain of Oman. There's no chance Dipender Singh Aire would have stopped that. We'll have to be careful here in Nepal. They're not picking up wickets. They're leaking runs. Will not help their cause of defending this total of 249. Beautiful. Much better from Kamal Singh Aire. He's getting that movement, so why would you want to bang one shot when your piece isn't enough for trouble? Somebody's experienced as Jishan.
Kamal has to have conversations with the experienced Ganendra and Paras duo. Nepal in serious need of a breakthrough out here.
Well defended this time. So that's all you need to do. Paras Khadka, what he has done in his over is he's not tried anything extra. He just bowled at the right channel. That's what Nepali bowlers will have to look to do.
Probably a slower delivery out there.
Good bowling, good bowling. Much better from Kamal Singh Ari, and a single there for Jishan Maqsood. Ends up 29th over. 1, 2, 3 for 2, Oman.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
Skyward Google Android TV. Lead the future.
Action!
Parley top. Butter with loaded. Bhariyeko? Sorry. Sapana bhariyeko with buttery.
Got it.
Loaded with tasty buttery.
Line galti bhairach.
यो के भइराछ यो छ नि यति बटरी कि बोली चिप्लेको चिप्ले पार्ले टप बटरी टेस्ट बटरी सपना
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
So Paras into his 5th over. Easily played down the ground for a single by Jishan Maqsood. It's been very economical, Paras, but what Nepal needs at this point of time is a wicket, a breakthrough. And first time in this innings, the required run rate has now climbed up to 6. But still, I don't think the Omanis batsmen will be very worried about the fact.
With 8 wickets in hand and 2 set batsmen, run rate should not be a matter of concern for the Oman side. A bit of fumble by Sandeep out there.
This is a quiet chase, a partnership again building after Khawar Ali was dismissed by Susan Bhari. Nepal has the quality of good pace bowlers. Oh, look at the turn!
Chance.
Look at the turn. Paras Khadka enjoying it. I'm sure Jishan would not have expected that amount of turn from Paras Khadka. He's not a big turner of the ball, but what happened here? Oh! A cut. A bounce and straight to Subhas Kakuril. Eventful over already.
Paras Khadka adding pressure to this Oman chase.
The crowd getting behind Paras. The crowd also wants a wicket. It has been a long time since they have celebrated the last wicket.
The crowd have come back to life.
Swept hard, but straight to the fielder. Susan Bhari will throw it back. And a single for Jishan Maqsood ends the 30th over. 1-7 for 2 Oman.
सुरक्षित निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
राजीव दाइ पैसा पठाउनु पर्ने थियो मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभ गर्न ब्याङ्कै जानु भएको छैन भने
यहाँ ल्याऊ अब मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभेट गर्न ब्याङ्क गइरहनै पर्दैन डाइरेक्ट मोबाइलबाटै हुन्छ
ग्रेट दाइ
नेक्स्ट
राजीव
फेरि मोबाइलको ब्यालेन्स सक्यो होला डोन्ट वरी ल
राजीव दाइ मलाई त्यति सेक्युर लागिरहेको छैन है
कसरी सेक्युर छैन ब्रो आफ्नै ब्याङ्कको एप हो यो
यहाँ बस आइसक्यो
राजीव छोरीको पनि स्कुलको फी तिर्नु थियो
अब अनलाइन ब्याङ्किङको लागि आफ्नो ब्याङ्कको मोबाइल
Driven down the ground, but straight to the mid-fielder who's inside the circle. That's Ganendra Malla. And joining me in the commentary box is my dear friend Andrew. Good afternoon, Andrew.
Yeah, mad dash back from the Western Hill there. Plenty of cricket lovers, and great to hear that they were talking about not just the Nepal players they love. Although one man, of course, had to answer Paras Khadka for his favourite overseas player. That's a joy for Ian Holland et al.
Cut Just a single. Kamal Singh Airi doesn't look very consistent with his length.
Now, the seamers have struggled today, haven't they? Haven't been able to show the same control. Even Karen KC, the hero from yesterday, very expensive so far today. Nepal really need to break this partnership. Aki Bilias is playing an innings very like the one Mohamed Nadeem played against the USA. Looks in complete control.
Oman can still nudge on for a single. Tries something fancy here and connects it. Aki Bilias. That was a quality stroke. Paddled down the leg side. Just as the crowd were going excited and shouting wicket. There's a boundary for Aki Bilias.
Yeah, the crowd are trying to raise their team, but there's an awfully long way to go in this game. They need 8 wickets. Oman right on top of the run rate, and clever batting this. Just walking across, using the extra pace, and it fine leg is up in the circle. Always going to be 4 runs with the pace of Kamal Singh Airi. How crucial is that drop catch going to be, Sachin?
I think very, very costly for Nepal. Very costly for Nepal, and that was not a very difficult chance as well. It's a regulation catch, you'll have to say, at point.
Yeah, it definitely went fast to him, but one of the best fielders in the Nepal side, you'd have expected him to take it. Just bobbled out, just cut powerfully.
Look at the crowd, look at the crowd. Amazing scenes. Definitely will encourage the bowlers.
Yeah, brilliant effort from them, trying to raise their team. They know they need a wicket. It's just a little less than 120 required now. Under a run of ball, 8 wickets in hand for batsmen of the experience that the Oman side possess. They're going to have to break through. Surely a matter of time now before we see Sandeep Lamachani brought back in. That's who the crowd wanted. They thought he was going to be the best chance of taking a wicket. How badly Nepal need a wicket here.
A single to end the Kamal Airi's 3rd over. 31st overs have been bowled. 134 for 2 Oman.
उचित निर्माणको शक्तिशाली आधार एसआर स्टील
आज गरेको जीवन बीमा नै भोलिको खुशियाली र सुरक्षित भविष्यको आधार हो समयमै जीवन बीमा गरी बचत गर्ने बानी बसाउ ज्योति लाइफ सधैं तपाईको साथ
कस्तो बोरिङ भइरहेछ यार
सेन्टर फ्रुटको मिठो टेस्ट जसले बनाउँछ मुड टिङ टङ
सर शाबाश
सेन्टर फ्रुट मुड बनाउँछ टिङ टङ
आज गरेको
It's been very economical. But more than economy, what Nepal need at this point of time is a wicket at least. They'll have to get a breakthrough somewhere very soon, or else this match is going away from them at a quick pace. And what an innings, 48 of 53 from Aki Bilias.
I just wonder what bowling options new captain Gayendra Amala is going to look at utilising Paris Kadka into his 6th over. He's been very economical. Hasn't really looked like taking a wicket though.
And Aki Bilias, if he gets a 50 today, this will be his 5th 50 in this league too. And swept hard, swept well, will find the fence. That brings up 50 for Aki Bilias, 5th in this league too. What a form this man is in.
He's the leading run scorer in this tournament for a reason. And the hill rises to him. He turned immediately, not to that hill, but to his teammates on the sideline to raise the bat. Conventional sweep shot down on one knee, and it's all too easy when the spinner's coming around the wicket. Put it away to take him up to 50, and he's steering this chase. You'd have to think Oman are the favourites to stay perfect now and make it 3 from 3 so far this week.
Definitely Oman are on top of this match at this point of time. Full driven, another single.
And of course, if they do win today, they'll move above the USA in the top of the table. Played less games in them as well. They're really looking to capitalise on what's been a very impressive week for them here in Kathmandu so far.
No peace offered whatsoever, but still finds the fence. Perfectly got that gap. This time it's Zishan Maqsood.
Yeah, beautiful shot. He ended up pinning it with almost just one hand, which we'll see on the replay. Bottom hand coming off the bat, but he got it far enough in front of square, and of course it's the shorter side of the ground. So 4 more to the total. First Kadka will close out that over. Score 145 for 3. 2.
किसान मात्र होइन अब हाम्रो साथमा कृषि उद्यमी हामी देख्छौं अपार सम्भावना
एनएमबी बैंक समृद्ध नेपालको लागि
Sandeep Lamisani comes into the attack. Still, he doesn't look very settled today, Sandeep.
Yeah, cometh the air, cometh the man. Nepal need a wicket and they go to their trump card. Globe-trotting 19-year-old leg spinner. One of the hottest properties in franchise cricket. This is where I like to see him bowl later in the innings, and he's bowled that one slower through the air, turn and bite off the wicket.
That's exactly what was missing in his first spell. He's looking to bowl too quick, not giving the ball enough air, and when he does, he's a quality leg spinner. Cut!
The outside edge just short of Dipender Singh Airi though. When he fumbles, he's going to end up giving away 2 runs. Hasn't been his best day in the field. Direct hit. An appeal from the crowd, not from the Nepal team. Again, beautifully bowled by Lamachani. Sharp turn away from the right-hander. Remember, he's going to have that googly up his sleeve to try and cut Aki Bilias in half.
This is what he's capable of. Sandeep Lamisani, I'm not sure if he should have been introduced at the start of the innings, because it was not a 191 chase, it was 250 runs that Nepal had to defend. Gone is gone now. 147 for 2 are Oman, and they are cruising along in this chase. Akib Ilyas, the senior partner, batting at 55.
Swept into the air. There's a man out there. It's going to fall in between the two of them, and it's going to run away. Spectacular effort on the rope. I think he might have pulled it in.
Brilliant effort, brilliant. Nepal certainly the better side on the field. Pulled it back there. It's Arif Sheikh. Sandeep this time a touch too full. Well swept. He adjusted with the length perfectly. It was not there to be swept. Another single for Akib Ilyas. He's playing Sandeep very comfortably. Sandeep will have to look to ball slower through the air. That gives him more chance of picking a wicket.
150 up and just 100 more to win now. It's looking like a cakewalk at the moment for Oman. It's the googly out of the back of the hand. You can clearly see it picked early. And what a shot from Zishan Maqsood all the way along the carpet. Sandeep looking for the wickets again, but he's met by the full face of Zishan Maqsood's bat. Too full, the googly, powered down the ground. It's the end of the 33rd. It's 154 for 2.
Parley top, butter with loaded, bharieko, Sorry, sapana bharieko with buttery.
Got it.
Loaded with tasty buttery.
Line गल्ती भइरहेछ.
यो के भइरहेछ? यो छ नि ती buttery कि बोले chip.
So Paras Karka will bowl another over. Short and wide, offering no pace, and the ball has found the pace though. A bad delivery there by Paras and dispatched for a boundary. Akib Ilyas is finding it too easy now.
Yeah, really surprised to see Paras Kadka kept on. His previous over was an expensive one. And he starts with a short wide one outside the off stump, and there's no men in the deep on the offside with the exception of long off, so all Akib Ilyas had to do was pick the gap and hammer it away for 4.
Another short and wide delivery. Will this go all the way? It does. 2 in 2 for Akib Ilyas. Paras offering that width and the length for Akib to sit back and cut that for another boundary in this over.
Yeah, 2 consecutive poor balls, both of them punished. Man, in Akib Ilyas's form isn't going to miss out on them.
Much better from Paras. I think he was attempting turn from that angle. Not to be, went on straight. And Akib Ilyas is in superb touch to miss that kind of a delivery. Wanted a single, not to be there.
Yeah, 3 consecutive boundaries. Boundary off the final ball of Lamachani's over. Followed up by 2 off the first 2 balls of Paras Kadka's over, and it's completely silenced the crowd. They're starting to believe this match is Oman's.
Hammered down the ground. Just a single there. I've been particularly disappointed with the way Sandeep Lamisani has bowled today. He's very inconsistent early on.
There's such weight on his shoulders, and again, I just think it was the wrong decision today to open the bowling with him. You saw there in the middle over starting to get some sharp turn. But I think plenty of time for him to come back. That's going to end Paras Kadka's over. 163 for 2.
पापालाई खोप लाको
पापाको पेट कटाउन
अब त चोरीलाई खोप लगाउने हो। बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ। आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ।
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ। यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ। नेपालबाट दादुरा र रुबेला रोग निवारण गरौँ।
युनिसेफ र साझेदारहरूको प्राविधिक सहयोगमा नेपाल सरकार स्वास्थ्य तथा जनसङ्ख्या मन्त्रालय र एनसेलद्वारा जनहितमा जारी।
Seen at the International Cricket Ground, Kathmandu. 6 bowlers used so far for Nepal, and there's the options left. Raghavendra Mala, Sushan Bardi and Kushal Mala. Surely we're going to see the left arm spinner soon, but it's Lamachani now to continue that one. Hit down the ground. There is a man at long on, but it's gone wide of him. The boundaries continue to flow in the last few overs. Akib Ilyas, what a knock this is.
Dominance, absolute dominance. He started slow, Akib Ilyas, but now he's scoring at a rate of better than run a ball. 83, only 83 now required. This looks far too easy for Oman. Again on the shorter side, Sandeep.
Googly turns sharply back in. It's Akib Ilyas, but the problem is even slightly better deliveries are still getting singles off, and Oman have just got themselves into a habit over the last 12 to 18 months in associate cricket. You could argue even longer than that. Of course, the last 4 or 5 years, they just keep getting it done. They're in a winning habit. They're such an experienced side. And right now, experience is absolutely trumping the youth of Nepal.
Much better. This should be the line and length. He should be bowling.
Yeah, but how good from Zishan Maksud. Good delivery, turning sharply into him. Just works it wide of the man at mid-wicket. And takes the single. This crowd's gone really flat all of a sudden. Doing what America couldn't do yesterday, taking the crowd out of the game.
Oh, was that a chance? Was that a chance? Was there an edge? Sandeep Lamithani. Is that the second drop catch? Off.
Yeah, it sounded to me like there was two noises. Very sharp turn out of this wearing pitch. Just bringing you the replay. Hard to tell there. Very difficult take it was for Binod Bandari anyway. Barsham Shudin says there's no edge. Probably the second noise, the bat hitting the ground. Googly turns sharply back into him. You can see the back of the hand. And that's what you have to watch for. It's easy from behind the bowler. When you're watching from behind the bowler from our commentary position, you can immediately see the front shoulder drop a little. And the googly come out of the back of the hand. Difficult to pick at the pacey bowls. Big appeal. Given not out, he can't believe it. Shamshuddin unmoved. End of the 35th, 169 for 2.
Skyward refrigerators, lively and fresh every day.
राजीव दाइ पैसा पठाउनु पर्ने थियो मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभ गर्न ब्याङ्कै जानु भएको छैन भने
यहाँ अब मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभेट गर्न ब्याङ्क गइरहनै पर्दैन डाइरेक्ट मोबाइलबाटै हुन्छ
ग्रेट दाइ
नेक्स्ट
राजीव
फेरि मोबाइलको ब्यालेन्स सक्यो होला डोन्ट वरी
राजीव दाइ मलाई त्यति सेक्युर लागिरहेको छैन
कसरी सेक्युर छैन ब्रो आफ्नै ब्याङ्कको एप हो यो
यहाँ बस आइसक्यो
राजीव छोरीको पनि स्कुलको फी तिर्नु थियो अब अनलाइन ब्याङ्किङको लागि आफ्नो ब्याङ्कको मोबाइल एप डाउनलोड गर्नुहोस् मोबाइल साथमा ब्याङ्क
Here. Sushan Barry, I think it is, coming into the attack. No, it's Dipender Singh Ari, sorry. We're just going to bring you the replay of this big LBW shout. I thought at first it might have pitched outside leg. It certainly didn't. We're at a strong angle here in our commentary position. And Parsham Shudin perhaps thinking he got outside the line, maybe too much turn.
I think the only case would have been too much turn.
Yeah, we're almost blinded by the sun coming across the ground here. It's a low winter sun. And it's Dipender Singh Ari for the first time today. I would have liked to see him bowl a little earlier. Paras Khadka taken out of the attack. He bowls sharp, skiddy off breaks. You can see that low sun there almost blinding us in our commentary position. But Dipender Singh Ari, can he get one through with his part-timers just like Ilyas did for Oman?
Aki Vilyas in fact has a chance of going on to score 100 here. Stayed back and found the gap. Slashed very hard. Another boundary here for Aki Vilyas. What an innings he's playing. What a player.
In Nepal right now, I'm afraid to say, are all over the place. Don't seem to have the answers to Aki Vilyas' innings. Zishan Maksud's complementing it so well. And their bowling plans seem to have gone to tatters. It's the very opposite of what they did against the USA yesterday.
They're short, but some bit of turn in that, making it difficult for Aki Vilyas to find any room and cut it. This match is going only one way if Nepal don't produce any sort of miracle here.
Yeah, the bowlers we've seen be most effective over the last couple of days have been those who bowled a nice, slow, traditional spinner's pace. That one there fired in from Dipender Singh Ari and too easy. He's got pace to work with, cuts it away. Even the seamers, you think about those who've had success. Mohammed Nadeem bowling his slower balls, just like Bilal Khan as well. So it's been got to be extreme pace or a good slow pace to extract the turn. It's better from Irie. He'll enjoy bowling to the left-handed Maksud, but 75 to win off 85. If Nepal can't find a wicket and find one now, this game is all over.
Got too close from the stumps, but directed. The crowd get excited, not the umpire, which ends the 36th over, 175 for 2.
जिस निर्माण को शक्तिशाली आधार SR स्टील
आज गरेको जीवन बिमा नै भोलिको खुशियाली र सुरक्षित भविष्यको आधार हो। समयमै जीवन बिमा गरी बचत गर्ने बानी बसाल। ज्योति लाइफ सधैँ तपाईको साथ।
विश्वासितै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड।
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
Skyward, Google Android TV, lead the future.
सनप्रो शुद्ध सनफ्लावर तेलको खरिदमा प्याकेटमा प्राप्त युनिकोडलाई 31008 मा एसएमएस गरी लकी ड्र मार्फत जित्नुहोस्। हरेक 15 दिनमा हिराको लकेट, हिराको टप र हिराको हार।
Yet another change, and they're going to hold back 3 overs of Sandeep Lamachani. Sushan Bari back into the attack from the pavilion end. For me, the best bowler from Nepal's perspective today has been Kushal Malla. He's still got 4 overs in hand. I wonder they'll get him back into the attack. Dipender Singh Ari, the 7th bowler used. The big problem for Nepal has been the 2 seamers, Karan KC and Kamal Singh Ari. Very expensive so far. 10 overs, none for 55 between the 2 of them.
A beautiful delivery. That is close. No, says the umpire. Bad involved, that's what he thinks.
Chedahodi Shamshuddin standing in his 42nd one-day international today. Very experienced Indian. He's unmoved. He reckons a little bit of an inside edge there. Down the track, hit wide of long on and wide of mid-wicket, and it's going to be 4 runs. It's the largest part of the ground, but he's picked the gap perfectly. They're putting on a masterclass here, the Oman batsman.
Brilliant, brilliant shot. Denied. An LBW shout there by Susan Bari, by the umpire, Devendra Subedi. In fact, it was Samsudin. And the partnership between these two. 97.
Yeah, it's been outstanding batting. I just felt when that wicket fell with Karali, if the Nepal spinners could come into the game, the match was Nepal's to win. It just hasn't been the case. There's been some mixed plans from not just the Nepal bowlers, but also Gayendra Malla, the captain. He shuffled his deck. Touch aimlessly at the moment. He hasn't seemed to have a real game plan behind things.
Beautiful, beautiful delivery, but no wicket-taking luck. This time 37 overs have gone by, 181 for 2, Oman.
Skyward refrigerators, lively and fresh every day.
विश्वासितै अघि बढ्दै मेगा बैंक नेपाल लिमिटेड।
Skyward air conditioners, your air, we care.
राजीव दाइ पैसा पठाउनु पर्ने थियो, मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभ गर्न ब्याङ्कै जानु भएको छैन भने।
यहाँ अब मोबाइल ब्याङ्किङ एक्टिभेट गर्न ब्याङ्क गइरहनै पर्दैन, डाइरेक्ट मोबाइलबाटै हुन्छ।
ग्रेट दाइ।
नेक्स्ट
राजीव,
फेरि मोबाइलको ब्यालेन्स सक्यो होला। डोन्ट वरी।
राजीव दाइ, मलाई त्यति सेक्युर लागिरहेको छैन है।
कसरी सेक्युर छैन ब्रो? आफ्नै ब्याङ्कको एप हो यो।
यहाँ बस आइसक्यो,
राजीव, छोरीको पनि स्कुलको फी तिर्नु थियो। अब अनलाइन ब्याङ्किङको लागि आफ्नो ब्याङ्कको मोबाइल एप डाउनलोड गर्नुहोस्। मोबाइल साथमा, ब्याङ्क हातमा।
From the Oman end, the bowler will be just number 23, Karan KC.
So the continuous shuffling of the pack of Nepal bowlers continues. Just 1 over for Dipender Singh Ari. 6 came from it, and now he's going to turn and go to Karan KC. But for me, Sachin, Nepal's bowlers have just been too inconsistent today. It's been very helpful conditions, particularly for their spinners. You would have thought they would have been absolutely loving this surface to bowl on. But outside of Kushal Malla, every single one of them has bowled too many bad balls.
Couldn't agree to you anymore, Andrew. I absolutely agree. And also the pace behind the delivery. I mean, they should have understood this is a slow track. It's difficult for batsmen to generate pace for shot making. Kushal Malla was spot on. He was not allowing any pace. Karan KC.
Karen Casey is punished immediately just for a single short and wide by Zishan Maksud. Yeah, and that's why Aki Bilias's part-time leg breaks were so effective as well. There was no pace to work with. Just couldn't get the ball away from a Nepal batsman against Aki Bilias, and he ended up with 4 wickets. The only bowler who's shown anything like that for Nepal Kushal Malla. But these fans have to believe, and the one thing that can give them some belief is if they do get a new batsman to the crease, this track is difficult to score on from the off. They just need to open up an end. Come on, Karen Casey. Can he find it? He can't just at the moment. He's had the knack of that golden arm for Nepal. 4 wickets yesterday, but he's been expensive so far today.
Also, this partnership has now reached to 100 runs in just 111 deliveries. Zishan Maksud has been the quiet partner, 34-50, and what an innings already by Aki Bilias. And in this partnership, his contribution is 64 in just 61 deliveries. Top-class partnership.
Oh, nearly have Karen Casey clotheslined by Durga Savedi at the Chobar end, and a slight hold-up in play is because Gahendra Malla wanted his field to be slightly changed, so fine leg will go back to the fence. He'd misunderstood, he'd come up into the circle. The old left-hand, right-hand partnership continues to cause problems, and it's a 100 partnership, as you say, Sachin. What a partnership it's been. I think outside of that drop catch at point there, haven't really had a moment's bother.
That should have been taken though, should have been taken. At this stage, you expect somebody like Arif Sheikh to take those catches. That kind of catch. This is cricket at its highest level. This is a one-day international.
For the slog sweep, and Karen Casey almost has half an appeal. It thuds into Maksud's shoulder and run through for what will surely be signalled a leg by. It will. It's a tough school playing 2 one-day internationals back to back. You can see good use of the cutter, the slower ball. That's exactly what Bilal Khan did so effectively for Oman. But for me, Karen Casey just looks a little bit tired, and can't blame him for that. The euphoria of the big win yesterday, 4 for 15. Back-to-back ODIs, very tough and testing on the players in this Cricket World Cup League 2.
Slaps it down to the ground. Ilyas, what an innings. What an innings this has been from the experienced Akib Ilyas. This is his 5th one-day 50 in the last 9 matches he's played, and all of those matches in ICC Cricket World Cup League 2 shows the class of the man. Zishan Maksud has been the quieter partner, but it's already a very important innings he's played.
And one thing that struck me is their composure at the crease. End of 38, it's 185 for 2.
Ben Nevis, Scottish Delight Ice Cream.
आज गरेको जीवन बीमा नै भोलिको खुशियाली र सुरक्षित भविष्यको आधार हो। समयमै जीवन बीमा गरी बचत गर्ने बानी बसाल्नु। ज्योति लाइफ सधैं तपाईको साथ।
Skyward Air Conditioners, your air, we care.
12 overs remain for Oman in this chase. Big appeal. Probably got outside the line of off stump and wait for the signal. No bat involved, so it was a leg by Ilyas trying to target the shorter boundary on the leg side.
Probably the impact was outside the line of off stump, so you cannot give that out. Missed that slip shot. Akib Ilyas is so good at sweeping the ball.
Yeah, another good decision. The umpiring has been really good this week, perhaps with the exception of 1 or 2 decisions against America. Dervisibedi had a really tough one on Stephen Taylor in particular. Shamshuddin and Pradhan being outstanding.
.64 of 70 now. This looks far too easy for Oman. Nepal will
around the wicket. And that's class batting from Maksud. He just clips it into the leg side, takes a single. Says Taki Bilias.
अब त चोरीलाई खोप लगाउने हो। बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ। आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ।
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ। यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ। नेपालबाट
perhaps with the exception of one or two decisions against America. Dervisibedi had a really tough one on Stephen Taylor in particular. Shamshuddin and Pradhan being outstanding.
.64 of 70 now. This looks far too easy for Oman. Nepal will
around the wicket. And that's class batting from Maksud. He just clips it into the leg side, takes a single, and says Taki Bilias.
अब त चोरीलाई खोप लगाउने हो। बालबालिकालाई दादुरा र रुबेला रोगबाट बचाउन यही फागुन र चैत्र महिनामा खोप अभियान हुँदैछ। आफ्नो 9 महिनादेखि 5 वर्ष मुनिका बालबालिकालाई खोप लगाउन नजिकैको खोप केन्द्रमा लैजाऊ।
यसले बालबालिकाको जीवन रक्षा गर्छ। यो खोप निशुल्क पाइन्छ र यो सुरक्षित छ। नेपालबाट दादुरा र रुबेला रोग निवारण गरौँ।
युनिसेफ र साझेदारहरूको
attack because he
is really, Nepal's bowlers have to offer more than they have so far.